So you see by the chart, Jan,
Okay.
King Yema is superior to King Kai.
That can't be right.
Or is that the other way?
Okay, let's look at another.
Okay, look at Vegeta and Nappa. Subordinate. That arrow goes both ways, though.
Okay, Gohan transforms into a great ape.
Yep.
Okay, that checks out.
Okay, so that would mean King Yema is superior to King Kai by what they've written here.
Okay, so I guess King Yema pretty much determines where people go in the afterlife.
Yeah. I mean, he determines if you get to go see King Kai at all, so I would assume that's probably, he's got his managerial duties.
But then if we go back to Raditz and Vegeta, Vegeta's definitely not Raditz's subordinate.
Okay, that's not a two-way arrow now that we've zoomed in.
Okay. Man, 23andMe is definitely different in the Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah, it's but also still just the same data nightmare. They're eventually gonna nail Vegeta for some crime.
Oh yeah.
Because he left a hair in a comb somewhere. All right, now that we're up to speed on that, let's take a look at Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is the new Dragon Ball Z role-playing game. This is the PlayStation 4 version. Jen, you've been playing a bit on the Xbox One.
Yes, I have.
And so at this point in the story, for the folks at home, of course, everyone knows the story up to this point. Gohan is training. Basically, Raditz is dead, and as his dying words say, "You've got a year before Vegeta and Nappa show up. You better train, fools." And also, Goku is dead.
Oh no!
So Goku is dead.
Wait, Goku's dead?
Goku's dead.
What are they gonna do?
Well, Gohan has to train out here to get tougher. He just learned to fly.
Okay.
So he's,
all right. That'll help you out in a fight.
Yeah, you got Piccolo, you got Tien, you got Krillin, you got Yamcha.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty much fucked.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a role-playing game. You kind of have primary quests, secondary quests. You get out there and do stuff. Here's a secondary quest that we're gonna go on, but just there's encounters, there's combat. There's a lot of orbs out here in the world to collect. There's a lot of these robots to punch.
Orbs like Dragon Balls?
No, well, they're like Dragon Balls, but not actually Dragon Balls.
Jeff, I've seen the anime a couple times now. I don't quite remember Gohan randomly encountering robots.
Well, the show is only a half. Maybe you watched Kai.
Oh, I could have watched Kai.
But no, the show is only a half hour long, right? So
right, yeah.
There's 23 and a half hours in the day. Other than that, for them to show. So these orbs are like currency for your power-ups and stuff. There's going to be a lot of menu action that we're going to take a look at here because there's it's a role-playing game with systems and charts and graphs and places to spend points and such. And
I think I can handle this.
You can, Gohan.
Yeah, basically anytime any of those robot enemies that's out here sees you or gets closer to you, each character has one line they say. And it's, yeah.
I guess I haven't, I've gotten up to fighting Raditz. So Goku hasn't died for me yet.
Okay. Well, out of spoilers, Goku is not going to make it through that one.
Darn.
Which is weird because it's his show.
The game is
surprising.
Named after him.
Yeah.
How have you been liking this combat so far?
Not so much. There's more to it than fighting these fodder enemies. I can't really show the controls here outside of combat, but you can block, and then off of a block you can counter and do sorts of stuff. There's a dodge to dodge, kind of incoming blast attacks and stuff like that. And so it's got systems and stuff, but time orbs. Okay.
Ooh.
Great, multiple. Okay, well, it's as if there aren't enough orbs out here already. Now I'm on a timer to collect even more orbs. And these orbs don't, it's not like just flying through the ring makes them come to you. You have to get
you have
them.
to hit every single one.
It's annoying. It's not. You find animals out in the world that you can shoot.
That's messed up.
Eventually, these dinosaurs get pissed off, but like this guy's on the ground, so it's not a big deal. There is one point in earlier, just a little bit ago in the story, where before Gohan learns how to fly, you have to take out a dinosaur, and it's kind of a hassle.
Yeah. It's a very slow game to start.
It's a very and I guess like I'm not too much further in it than you are, honestly, but it's still pretty slow.
Yeah.
It's just a slow moving game. The quests, there's not always like a ton of stuff to do. And so, okay, we're just gonna go to this. We'll go to this side quest.
Okay.
Because honestly, like I don't think I like this game very much. That said, I may continue playing it, so it definitely has there's an aspect of it like, hey, some of these subquests are only available at this point in the story, so do them when you can. So I don't want to miss them.
Likewise.
So like let's see if I can kind of force a. Okay, so
okay.
I block, hit attack, you come around from behind, drop the elbow on them, that sort of stuff. So like there's elements that if you have watched some Dragon Ball, you'll look at it and go like, yep, that's that. They'd put that in there.
Cool.
It's not always done all that well,
Sure.
but it's in there. So
it's almost like a semi-open world because you're only on this map until you.
Yeah, so I can actually I cannot go to the world map right now. There are multiple zones.
Sure.
But I've only really been in this zone.
Okay.
And the Kame House, which is not really a full zone. But
Gohan should not go there.
no, he's there. There's a side quest to find a dirty magazine because the turtle has hidden it. Oh, hey. So yeah, you encounter a lot of side characters and stuff like that, like characters that you would not encounter at this point in the actual anime.
Right.
Kind of just pop up for side quests and stuff here and there. Not fully voiced, which I found to be pretty disappointing.
Oh.
Major cutscenes, main quests, stuff like that, fully voiced.
Okay. That's interesting. That Gohan doesn't sound like the original Gohan.
It's been a lot of, you may be right. I think he's been pretty good, but I'm wondering if it's a different actor or if it's an age thing of just like, it's kind of been a long time since even the last time they've revoiced the characters. For, I guess Kai would have been.
Yeah, Kai also would have
been Dragon Ball Z,
ago.
and they revoiced that, but even that was a long time ago. So I will say the first time I heard Vegeta's voice earlier in the story as well, there was a moment where I was like, I don't know. Oh, that probably is him, but it's been a decade.
Right. Right.
So maybe there's a little bit of that going on. All right. Attacked by Rogue Robot.
Okay.
So we can get an awesome book for grown-ups, which is secret code for Porno Mag.
Oh God, that's what my dad used to send me out to get. I honestly feel like Baba could handle herself.
Yeah.
In this type of situation.
I think you're absolutely right.
Okay, so we got some punching, warping.
Yeah, I can hit circle to punch at any point, and it'll kind of lock in and guide over here. I can back off and just hit square to shoot.
Okay.
And then if I hit L1, you see over there in the lower corner, my palette switches.
Use special moves.
Yeah, and a lot of cases you want to use that stuff after an attack, or after you've kind of stunned them with some melee or something like that. So if I time the dodges right, it kind of gives me a little bit of a bonus that I'm not getting it there. Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll get it on there. So
there we go.
Get that dodged.
Yeah.
So usually I'm like zooming in for and mashing out a melee combo until it knocks him back, and then following up with a Kamehameha or Masenko, depending on who I am.
Thanks. Yes. My heavens!
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if they've packed this with a crap ton of side quests that it'd be too much to record VO for.
It maybe, but it doesn't.
It doesn't help out the case.
It doesn't help the case, but also like it doesn't. So far, it has not felt like there are like a ton of side quests. Like, and most will be like, oh, there are 2 here before I go and do the next main mission, and both of them are pretty flat.
Oh, okay.
Ask your father about me, says the strange lady.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this has been my experience so far. Has been bumming through a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
What?
Oh boy.
Great.
What?
In school,
Yeah.
Gohan will be a great scholar.
Oh,
Okay.
goodbye.
Baba's making a lot of interesting
Yeah.
sounds.
Interesting. Yes.
Like, I'm sure they have the scenes where Gohan would be facing hardship that they could have just shown in that crystal ball.
Yeah. And there are collectibles that are like basically like animation cells from like the original Dragon Ball in some cases. We got a fancy urn. We got an awesome book for grown-ups.
Okay.
So maybe that's the right time to take a look at the menu here.
Let's see. I guess I could use some more training.
Okay, so
Yes.
what can characters do? Characters do their thing. You can map different attacks to your palette here. They will also have assists. So if you can form a party later,
All right.
and they will have attacks they use as an assist character, as well as stuff they use. You know, I don't have a 4th attack here to use currently. You also have a skill tree that you spend all those orbs that are just like floating out in the world. You get them for completing quests. You get them all over the place. You use them here. Each character has their own
Skill tree
here. I don't think this skill tree is particularly well done because it's like these icons could be just a little more descriptive right off the bat instead of just like being generic like that. Gohan, for whatever reason, needs water orbs, I believe, to power up, and that was the one. Those are the ones you have to fly close to the ground near the water to get. So I don't have all that many of them. But really, it's just like, okay, here's a level 2 version of the same move I already do. Like it isn't always anything flashy here. It's like, 5% damage dealt to a stunned enemy. You know, not super exciting. And then I can't even, like, a lot of this stuff is blocked by story progress. Like I can't even get destructive blow until I get to the Frieza arc.
Interesting.
And then some of the stuff, I assume this is the training icon here on these ones. There are little spots you can go to and do little training battles, and you will spend your D orbs there to acquire attacks as well.
Your doors.
But I don't think, there was one that you get as part of the tutorial with Goku, and then I haven't seen one since. Like every time I go to the pad, it's like, there's nothing for Piccolo to learn here. There's nothing for Gohan to learn here. So,
right, and I assume that skill tree would be persistent. It looked like you'd stick with this character for like the full duration of the game.
Well, I'll say this. You know, like this is like Gohan's gonna. Well, wait. I guess maybe he's not. I guess if this is gonna go through the Buu saga, okay. So there's that. Like we'll see Teen Gohan at some point in this. So I wonder if at that point, if Teen Gohan will be slightly different than young Gohan.
Yeah, because it looked like some of the skill tree was locked behind the Android saga.
So, I guess you're right. If there's
interesting.
Yeah. I guess then maybe it will all just be the same character. I guess so.
It's kind of odd to gatekeep some of the skill tree behind collectibles rather than stuff you're getting from enemies or story missions, but I guess you're getting most of the orbs from completing those side quests in addition, right?
Yeah, and the D orbs are.
Oh, right. You just got the blue orbs there.
Yeah, I just got blue orbs there, and they're everywhere. Like and they seem to respawn. I think so. The different orbs are elemental generally. So if you want water orbs, well, maybe they don't respawn. Yeah. Okay. Here's a bunch. And this isn't fun.
No.
Like the flying actually I think is kind of bad. It uses R1 and R2 to raise and lower, which it makes sense in terms of like I'm going to be standing in the air a lot. But when you're flying, I feel like I should be able to use the right stick to like move, but instead it just moves the camera, and that's not great.
I also thought that was an odd choice.
Yeah.
The first time you get to fly, you're on the Nimbus with Gohan. And I, for the life of me, could not figure out how to go up and down until I was just mashing it all the
So
buttons.
I think there's a spot there near the very beginning, where it won't let you go up and down.
Oh.
Even like. Oh well, let's.
I think I can handle this.
We got close enough to the story.
Okay.
Didn't run home crying, huh? Well, let's get right to it. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Don't look. Feel. Think about what you need to do.
Thanks, Dad.
Do it.
So already looking at this looks like how my time with the combat has been.
Yeah.
Is mashing on circle.
Oh.
Whoa.
He did the thing that like the main characters like this will use the counters and bursts and stuff to knock you away, and you'll find yourself dizzy and stuff like that.
That's kind of neat. I think my bummer with this is that it just reminds me too much of the Tenkaichi games and like the Xenoverse games.
Sure.
Where it's third person, kind of awkward to fly around and kind of awkward to handle like being on a y-axis.
Right.
On top of everything else.
Yeah, it's weird being in this position of suddenly being able to actually appreciate a Dragon Ball game, but the end result has been I just have completely different reasons why I don't like this game.
Sure.
It used to be just like, man, well, it's fucking Dragon Ball. Who cares? Like, it's standing in the sky, all this dumb shit. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It controls poorly, but also who cares? To where now I'm like, man, you could really make a good Dragon Ball game.
100%.
It's a shame that they have never done it outside of fighters. Which sacrifices so much of the story and all the other stuff that, like it's.
I think it may be because it's isometric, but the GBA Dragon Ball games.
Oh, that some of those GBA role-playing games.
Yeah, they're actually not that bad.
Those were actually okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I'd want if I was to go through a full Dragon Ball story with a bunch of like little side quests in between to add flavor text to the story. I don't know if I'd want to approach it this way.
Yeah, it's an open world without that much to do in it. There are some things for sure.
Yeah,
but.
All right, ready when you are, King Kai.
And it's fun, but also it's fun for the same reasons just watching Dragon Ball Z is fun. So I feel like they haven't really added much by making it interactive.
Sure. Did you get to run on the Snake Highway?
No. No, and so some of the big early moments here only existed in cutscenes. So I'm hoping like when I'm done training and have to go back on the Snake Way, that there'll be some gameplay there.
Right, you gotta make it back to Earth in time.
But I bet there won't be. I bet it'll just be like, Goku sets off to go back, and then we go back to Earth and do some stuff there.
That's a bummer.
I'm guessing that's how it'll go. Like the scene where Piccolo blows up the moon because Gohan has turned into a giant ape.
Yeah.
That's a cutscene. You don't blow up the moon.
That'd be cool to blow up the moon.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to blow up the moon.
Just as I thought.
King Kai sounds like how I remember King Kai sounded.
Yeah.
Training regimen.
Yeah, I guess that's. Oh, some time has passed. I guess that's
okay. So we're not even gonna get. There's no Goku gameplay there at all, is there? So I guess that's not the.
Why even have that scene then?
Because the show would have that scene. There was constant back and forth through this whole period.
This isn't break time. Remember this. You eat, sleep, fight. That's your life now. Don't you dare forget it.
But what if I just...
That's enough. Unless you want to die, you have to get stronger. Stronger than me, and stronger than the Saiyans.
I know, it's just...
Less complaining, more fighting.
Also, this game does the thing that I feel like a lot of anime games and a lot of story-driven anime games and a lot of even just like Japanese role-playing games have done over the years, where you win a fight and then immediately lose in the cutscene. Wrestling games also are really good at that.
Well, those are one and the same.
Yeah,
really.
well, yeah, pretty much. Like the Raditz fight is 3 separate fights with Raditz, where you beat the shit out of him because it's not a difficult fight.
Right.
And then there's a cutscene where he just overpowers you all over again, and you're like, this is done, and you have to fight him again. You're like, all right, sure.
Eat for now, but
I feel like instances like that would be a good use of the trope of you're supposed to lose.
Yeah, or finding a way to like have him overpower you while there's still gameplay happening.
Right. Yeah.
I think that there's certainly a way to do that, and I wish that they had found a better way to handle those situations, because like they're telling an existing story, right? You know, they have to insert gameplay into the Raditz encounter, and there are only so many places to hang your hat in terms of like, okay, here we'll both fight here, fight here, fight here, but
There's no way I'm gonna be
I feel like they could have done better.
Dad or Mr. Piccolo? It's impossible.
I've noticed they're straying away from actually showing faces.
Yeah,
All right.
you're right. Actually, there's certainly some of it, but
I think
Like right now.
yeah,
I'm looking for
A
something.
lot of the scenes I've noticed have just been like behind the back.
yeah.
And I guess that's just also save time for animating
Sure, yeah.
mouths moving.
Mr. Piccolo's way stronger than me. If I keep up his training, there's not gonna be much left of me. I'm just gonna get in the way.
Oh, okay, I need to go to the world map, but let's get these orbs first.
Hell yeah!
They're right here.
Get that green, Jeff. I think in the early parts there was like a like eagle vision type deal going on too. Oh,
Yeah, so at any point you can hit L1 and it'll, like those trees have apples in them. It'll actually highlight those orbs
okay.
on the map there and let you know, hey, there's actually a thing. Some of these will be collectibles or something, but most of it's just
Awakening water.
bullshit items.
Oh, do you think we'll see the guy in the pickup truck?
You see the farmer in the pickup truck, and yes, when Raditz gets to Earth, you see him.
Oh, okay.
But they don't show his face.
What's the
Like
point?
now that you mention that, like like that whole scene plays out, but like he barely has any. Oh, D medals, not D orbs. Okay, is there anything left to do on this map that we care about? No. So let's.
I do enjoy this aspect of when an anime will get turned into a big RPG.
And if they like do a world map, and you can
Yeah.
actually go like, oh, okay, so East City is compared to this, and yeah, totally.
Okay.
Goku's house.
Wow.
We could get some rice in this zone.
jeez. Yeah, so one of the early bits is your Goku shows Gohan how to fish, and then you wind up cooking it. And then that just looked like a fat list of different fish you can catch.
Yeah.
And then from there, different fish you can cook. Mm-hmm. And then you proceed to go home, and then Chi-Chi just runs you through more cooking.
Yeah,
more
there's
systems.
a whole cooking. Well, there are trophies related to cooking. I haven't done a lot of it, but you can just eat the raw materials. But it seems like you can add them together into a dish, and that will give you better stats. All the food has permanent bonuses for you.
Permanent bonuses.
Yeah, every apple you eat raises your hit point maximum by 1, like
That's
permanently.
hilarious.
Yeah, and then some of them have like timed bonuses, like you get 15 minutes of whatever.
Okay. Freedom.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
If I don't hurry, Mr. Piccolo's gonna find out what I did. There's a lot of power in this.
Yeah, this part doesn't seem that
No.
great.
Wow, this energy's incredible.
Let's see if we can cook, actually.
All right. Who's that guy?
Hey,
I'm killing Traveler.
Like sometimes these will be, you know, real characters. Like the announcer from the World Martial Arts Tournament was just standing around.
Oh. Oh, right. I think I saw a little icon popping up in the last map we were in. Okay, so we're getting an effect and a stat boost. Okay. Yeah, they RPG'd the heck out of this. Mm-hmm. And if I recall correctly, it's just confirming, right? Where there's no additional mini game like in Monster Hunter.
For cooking, yeah, it doesn't seem like it. But there is something that's like eat a full course meal, and I don't know if that's what we just did. I don't know if that's I don't know. It's annoying because like you'd sit there and go like, oh well, I have like 27 of these. I'm just gonna raise my stats up 27 points, and whatever. But you kind of can't. All right, so what's in this zone? Nothing much. Got a shop up here.
Okay, okay.
So no subquests to do.
Just gotta go home. I bet nothing will happen there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just the early bits of this game, but it just seems like they built out this decently sized map, and the only thing to do in it is collect orbs.
Yeah.
And a random encounter here and there.
Right, and the random fighting. I don't think any of the combat is like especially great so far. Like even the kind of bigger battles.
Hey, don't I know
Like they all just kind of feel like that Piccolo fight that we just had.
Do you?
I know. You're Goku's kid, right?
Yeah. I'm Gohan. Are you a friend of my dad?
You bet. We've been on all sorts of adventures together.
Whoa.
Do you think it's like
You may have heard about me from
Goku just being a bad dad, or Chi-Chi refusing to expose Gohan to it? But don't you think it's odd that Gohan knows nobody from Goku's past?
Yeah, it's well, you know, like it seems like Goku and Chi-Chi just kind of hold up like hermits,
Right.
because
right.
like it opens with like you taking Gohan to meet Master Roshi for the first time, and all of the people there are like, "What? You had a kid?"
That's right. That's
So-
right.
Not a word.
Well, that's Goku for you. But you must have heard about Yamcha, right?
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Nothing at...
Of course you have. Wonderful.
So, what brings you here?
That's right. I'm preparing a meal for Yamcha, and this place has the best ingredients around. So
What a
I better
waste.
get back to work. I have a few more items to pick up.
Sure.
You think he likes to eat wolf?
All this talk of food is making me hungry. I should get Mom to
There's like a
make me
stealth
a pork
aspect
bun.
of sneaking up behind deer and other animals and catching them.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
There.
okay.
Villainous
Oh,
enemies.
villainous enemy. Okay, here we go.
All right. Okay.
I don't think
Yeah, pretty villainous, man.
That was pretty tough.
It's rough.
I didn't think Gohan would make it out of that one. I'll give the game its credit. Like these particle effects, they're really neat.
Yeah.
You know, I like the slowdown when you finish an encounter. Menu stuff's pretty flashy and nice.
someone that bad
It's just-
actually exists.
Yeah, it's got a nice look to it overall.
And when I do, I'll be ready for them.
But yeah, it's I found it to be pretty repetitive and yeah, it's just kind of dull.
Yeah.
You don't think so? You remind me of Goku when he won the world tournament.
I'm like, Dad? Am I really that strong?
Sure
Kid, you
are.
have no idea.
Yeah, dude.
Like father, like son. I couldn't even handle those enemies. I'm totally useless.
But
You're a floating cat. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yamcha is hard at work training. The least I can do is fix him a hot meal. Plus, Yamcha is always telling me he can give 100% because I'm around. That's why I can't give any less myself.
everyone's working so hard.
I guess this little scene is nice.
Yeah.
Gives Puar in the show is kind of not a throwaway character, but like
Yeah, it doesn't-
super on the sidelines.
Yeah, it doesn't have a moment like this.
Yeah.
See you around.
Okay, so we got a soul emblem.
Okay.
I got 4 in cooking already. It seems like you can level all those up.
You have one mustache man.
Yeah.
Piccolo's one tough teacher, but I am getting stronger. Maybe I can keep at this a little longer.
That cat inspired me to not go home.
Dad and Mr. Piccolo, so I can protect you and everyone else.
It's almost like that may have been planned.
I don't know. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, villainous enemies, sure.
Okay.
If it weren't for Mr. Piccolo, I wouldn't be as strong as I am now. And if I keep up my training,
Blake
maybe I'll get even
Bog.
stronger.
Yeah.
All right, better keep at it.
Okay, so that emblem we got
Yes.
is the other big system in the menus here.
And I'm not quite sure I completely understand this system.
So this is the community. There are community boards. There are multiple boards, and each one of those icons we saw when we picked up Puar is a different board. We don't have all the boards yet,
Right.
Because you have to meet the leader of each board. Goku's the leader of this board.
the Z Warrior.
Chi-Chi's the leader of the cooking board. King Kai's the leader of the training board. Master Roshi's the leader of the adult board.
Oh, hey, the dude down there.
Yep.
Yeah, you see him in OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he shows up in a side quest.
Cool.
And
this
Yajirobe is the head of the adventure board. We don't have the god board, and then is it the tech board or gear board? I don't know what it is. So you get all those icons, and you can plop them down on these different spots on these boards.
Okay.
And they will level up the community, and as such, you will eventually earn those community skills. So you see right now, at a level 1 training community, we get 10% battle experience. At a level 2, we get what we get, right? So we can go to any of these spots here and just say, all right, plot me down any of these people that I've met. And we'll put Puar on the cooking board because it seems like there's already a 4 in cooking, and it'll show you here, like who's what in what.
I see.
Let's put it right there. Okay, so now we get an increased meal effect duration. You can move these around whenever you want.
Okay.
Let's go to the Z board because that's the one I've spent the most time on. There are bonuses. So you see there are lines that will link characters together.
Yes.
So putting characters next to each other has the potential to give additional bonuses based on these pairings.
Got it.
So if Goku and Gohan are touching, they get Ultimate Father-Son team, which is like a +2 to that community's level. And so there are a lot of these.
Yeah. I bet that probably opens up even more.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine, yeah. Like this list has already gotten way longer just over the course of me playing it. Like it starts out with just the father-son one on there. And
Right.
as you meet characters that fall into these things, it fleshes out even further.
Okay.
So yeah, there was a side quest when I was playing as Piccolo earlier where I went and fought Krillin and Tien and Yamcha, and that's how I got all those. And then it's like, okay, well, if Tien and Yamcha are touching, they get a thing. If Kami and King Yemma are touching, there's a thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's called like it's that line of dialogue. The maybe I'll send you to hell.
Oh, okay.
Because King, even in the cutscene of the game, like he threatens to send Kami to hell for mouthing off. And so as such, I've leveled this community up to rank 5. You can also increase the levels of these individual things here. We'll go over to Roshi because I know I have an item that is right up his alley. We can go to Soul Emblem Details, and we can give gifts to characters to raise their levels in these things. So we'll give him Awesome Book for Grown-Ups, which has +4 to Adult Proficiency and a +5 Friendship.
Adult Proficiency, does that make him really good at like balancing his books?
Really good at balancing his books.
Oh man, I need that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a lot more system heavy than I would initially anticipate.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's more system heavy than it needs to be.
Sure.
Because this stuff seems, I feel like I've kind of got my mind around it. It took a couple hours to like fuck around in these menus and go like, okay, I think I get why this stuff is all here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like,
yeah, if it was something a little simpler, like a social link and a persona, where you're kind of just like,
or like, hey, if they're in your party, they're gonna get you. But it's So also the friendship is that heart meter underneath the characters that goes up. You get those friendship rewards that are at the bottom.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So since he's on the Z board, I want to give him items like the Sacred Text of Martial Arts, which has Z Warrior proficiency.
Okay. But at any time,
I can plop him somewhere else, but like since I've been spending all my Z stuff on him,
right.
Like if I put him on the cooking board next to Chi-Chi, there's probably something there because you see that Chi-Chi and her children bonus.
Yeah. Wait a minute, there's another Pip there.
There's another Pip there. Who could it be? What's a great Saiya man? I don't even know.
Who is it? That sounds like a nerd.
Yeah, totally. All right, let's.
So since it's like a open world RPG style, I'm assuming there's no going back to previous chapters.
Not that I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it wants us to go back to Blake Bog. It'll put an icon there to let you know, like, hey, here's where your next quest is. Because I assume eventually this map actually really opens up.
I'm assuming at some point you will have to look for the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, there's a whole menu that we can't even get into. This is maybe a good time to say that I've found the loading times here on the PlayStation 4 to be brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty bad on the Xbox also.
So this is like running whatever their day one patch is, like version 103, and in the patch notes it says improved loading times.
Oh boy!
I was like, man, what could they have been before this patch if this is improved?
And I guess it must have been because it was a demo, but when I checked this out at E3, it was pretty seamless. But I guess, you cater a demo to be as fast as possible. Oh no, the Red Ribbon Army?
Oh.
Oh, that is a bummer that wasn't fully voiced out.
Yep.
Oh God, another thing to add. Fucked up that base, Jeff.
That's right. I shot that building until it blew up.
I'm pretty good.
If I could shoot ki out of my hands, I'd do the same.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's a good thing. Those things, that sure was surrounded by enemies. Man, that was really tough. What the hell?
Why don't they just do that all the time?
I know. Yeah, so here he is just hanging out.
Oh, hey.
And he's got one line of dialogue, or he's got one thing he says here. This is what he said 2 chapters ago, also.
How do you get his car up there? Or I guess it's probably...
They all fly, right? Don't all these cars... Yeah,
Oh,
these are all-
okay.
Piccolo won't be too mad at me. Maybe if I just apologize, Mr. Piccolo will forgive me.
Oh, what a good kid.
Yeah.
Gotta get your orbs.
Yeah. I kind of want to just get in...
I think I can handle this.
All right, someone come fight me. Who saw me? So Piccolo's line for, hey, there's an enemy nearby is, looks like someone wants to die. He just says it out of nowhere and no one's around because the range that they say their line at is like too far.
Right.
It's just bizarre. I smashed circle until everyone was dead there.
Well, those enemies weren't villainous.
No, they were not. But there's a trophy in there for like getting an instant victory. So I don't know if there's like something like once you get way overpowered or something, if there's just like a one button end this fight, or if I just need to be doing a special right out of the gate, or I don't know if there's a way to or how you actually get those. But
Piccolo,
Give me all you got.
What?
You ever see the movie Heat? That scene where he says, "Give me all you got."
I want you to try and kill me. Come on.
That's what Jason said to me on my first day here.
Yeah.
Me and your old man.
I do.
I don't know, Mr. Jason.
Do you think this is enough to take?
I tried going home and then I came across a floating cat.
Yeah.
For as much as I don't like the gameplay, I kind of want to see it to the end.
I don't. I'm pretty sure I know how it ends.
Right.
but-
I think it's just the small in between stuff that I'm vaguely interested in.
Yeah, like and also like as someone who only watched Kai, there's a part of me who's like, man, and that's a bummer because like there's some stuff that I know that they probably won't do.
Right.
Like, hey, there could be a whole part of this where characters have to get a driver's license or something, or you know, or like that type of stuff. Like there could be a bunch of gameplay on the Snake Way.
Right. Training with Gregory. Having to catch Gregory.
Yeah,
That'd be neat.
I'm pretty sure there is a you do meet Gregory, if not or at least maybe not. I wonder. You definitely meet Bubbles.
This'll end it.
So it looks like there's multiple stages to life bars for these bigger opponents.
Yep.
That's it. Don't forget that feeling.
No, I don't have enough. Oh, all right. Let's try and block something. Yeah, see? There, boom.
All right, there you go. Take that, Mr. Piccolo. All right, now kill him.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, and on top of leveling up the individual characters, you're also leveling up yourself?
Honest kid.
No, it's just the characters.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's just the characters.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Piccolo. Wow. My mom would freak out if she saw me like this.
Yeah, when was the last time you read a book?
Guess you'll be needing a fresh set of clothes.
Now you look like your real dad.
Wait, this is...
What, you got a problem with it?
No.
I feel like
Thank you, Mr.
when Piccolo feels the need to retire, he could just open up a clothing business.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about that power that Nameks have.
Just make clothes for
Yes.
characters. Yeah. Very convenient. I've gotten a few A's in fights so far, but it's mostly been S's.
Oh my god, this is... I just saw those random gifs.
More time passed. Ugh.
What an odd choice to do that.
Yeah.
Well, not
I feel
much
like-
longer now.
People could just defer that time has passed.
You'll arrive
Yeah.
on Earth sometime tomorrow.
Like this line of dialogue, in fact, kind of says,
So stupid. What? What's wrong? I totally forgot how long it's going to take you
okay,
Oh?
maybe.
to cross Snake Way.
I wonder if this is going to be a part that you play in a video
Put your
game.
hand on my back and tell your friends to revive you with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh wait, right, because he doesn't take the Snake Way back, does he? He gets revived with the Dragon Balls.
I swore that he...
Wait a minute. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh boy.
They just have them all. There's no video game, go get the Dragon Balls. They just have them.
Even in some of the Budokai games, you have to gather the Dragon Balls.
Means you've been revived.
Oh.
Hurry.
Oh, okay, he still has to go back. That's what it is. Okay,
Thanks for
right.
everything, King Kai. See?
Oh my God, man. Come on. What are you doing?
The fated day had finally arrived.
I mean, that would have just been busy work though, right? It would have been like, fly
Sure.
here, get the 4-star ball, fly
It
here,
would've-
get, you know.
Wow, that's a lot of XP.
So go keep in mind, like last time I played as Goku, he was like level 4. Right. So in order to get him at a viable level to keep all the leveling moving in the right direction, they then it feels like a crutch. Like they have to then say like, oh, well, you're gonna play as Goku again eventually. So here's a bunch of XP, so that's not gonna suck. And that's weird.
Very, very odd.
It's like a very non-reward reward. But here we go.
All right.
At least there's this.
Okay, I want to see Nappa blow up a whole city.
I want to see Nappa hate the media.
Battle with a dangerous duo.
Okay, there's 2 of them.
So this is Earth. Not a bad-looking planet.
Okay, I could hear what
A
you're
little raspy.
Yeah.
A little raspier.
Guess we should go pay our respects to the little twerps, huh?
Oh,
All right then.
it's fucked up.
Yeah. I guess that's why they came.
First things first.
We don't have to render out that whole city now.
Yep.
When we do, we'll
Yeah.
likely find Rap's killer.
Crater, way easier to render.
Kakarot's son. Found you. All right, Nappa. Time to have some fun.
We're going wine tasting.
What? A huge power is heading this way. I have to tell Mr. Piccolo.
Oh, boy. I'm assuming because of that XP bonus, you're gonna have to play as Piccolo soon.
I assume this will be the part where we form a party again.
Okay.
Finally here. I bet Mr. Piccolo's noticed too.
But he's right there. Did you really have to go to?
Mr. Piccolo!
They're here, which means they'll be heading straight for us.
Hey, Piccolo, it's been a while.
You're one of the people I saw at Master Roshi's.
Yeah, I'm Krillin. Man,
Don't get too
you really
attached to
have
me.
Yeah.
fun, you? You look just like Goku when he was a kid.
That's enough chit-chat. They're here.
We're fucked.
Well, well. Looks like you've been expecting us. You got that right.
Oh boy.
Yep. The pacing on this is murder.
Namekian doing here?
Namekian? Oh, I get it. It's been said that Namekians possess extraordinary fighting skills, as well as magical abilities.
Like the ability to produce
You
clothing.
must be the one who created those Dragon Balls we've heard about.
No, I just make. I'm like a tailor.
Know about the Dragon Balls?
That's the whole reason we came to this puny planet. Now hand them over. You may be a Namekian, but there's still only one of you.
Yeah, the pacing on this is brutal, man.
I wonder if this is like a translation thing.
Yeah.
Because this is reminding me how brutal sitting through Kingdom Hearts cutscenes can be.
Oh, I feel like in a lot of cases it's just a video game thing. Like
Right.
I feel like the pacing on a lot of video game cutscenes just sucks.
Yeah.
Still, it's why humor is so hard to do in games because humor is so timing focused.
Looks like you and me are thinking the same thing, Vegeta.
These guys look pretty tough. Huh? It's Tien, and Chaozu's with him.
Oh, little clown boy.
I bet everything will be fine.
Sorry we're late.
Shaka, bruh. Idiot. Fucking dumbass.
You mean the person Guar was talking about?
Yep, the one and only. You must be Goku.
I was just at the Satriani show, man. The guy was shreds, bro.
He looks the part.
You know, now I just see Yamcha as like a very shitty Matt Riddle.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Yep.
My name's Gohan.
Like he tries to jump and kick his sandals off, but can't.
He'd like kick
But
himself in the
yeah,
head.
he's like practicing in the mirror over and over again. He's like, oh, damn it.
Gohan, this is it. Show them what you can do.
Right.
Count me in too.
No.
I've done my fair share of training.
No, you haven't.
Make them suffer, Cybermen.
All right, well.
Oh, hey, Yamcha's in your party.
Okay, all right.
Hey, these guys are a little tough.
Yeah. A lot of the battles where you've got like multiple foes at the same time get tricky because you're not really seeing them.
Right.
And also, a lot of times you're fighting at a distance that it's not always clear what the enemy is doing. Like if they're about to launch some blasts at you or something like that.
I noticed when you're fighting Piccolo, it kind of gives you an indicator of like, hey, this blaster, he's gonna charge this way.
Right, yeah, it's like here's the cone that this is gonna
come at you.
All right, that's one of them.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, just keep jumping me before I can
really
get a full combo off.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Classic Cyberman tactics.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yamcha's here. Let's make him shoot a fireball.
Oh,
hey, you did it, dumbass.
Good job. Okay, having a party is kind of neat. I could see that being cool for later encounters.
Yeah, the way they describe it is like some characters will be, more like support focused, so they'll, just might heal you in combat, stuff like that.
All right.
I did it!
This might prove to be something entertaining after all. Well then, who's next?
I feel like we just won that fight. I don't know what a who's next. What are we even talking about here? I think we just won that fight.
Come on, let's do this.
There's just two of us.
You green goons better give him hell!
This is going to be an example of what you were talking about earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Here's a thing that should have been a part that you play as a video game.
Yeah.
I'll finish the rest of them off by myself.
That'll go well.
What?
Fucking idiot. Get what you deserve, asshole.
It's the pose.
Yeah, he did the thing.
Yamcha! What the? He blew himself up. I believe it's time we end this little game.
All right, roll credits.
Finally! I was getting tired of waiting.
Let's see who the director
Who
is.
wants to die next?
Okay. Oh, okay, so Nappa now.
Yeah.
Oh, Nappa is level 11.
How are we supposed to explain this to Puar and Bulma?
No way!
Oh, that stunned him. Okay, yeah, all right.
Oh, that's cool. That part, when I think about it, in terms of Dragon Ball, is a little odd though, with how many times they insist themselves of doing one-on-one fights.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That all you guys got? Been working on it. Are you serious?
So on top of all the other systems, is there anything you can equip? Like, here's a hat.
No, it doesn't seem like there's any equipable stuff. It really is just like eat the food. So I do that a lot. Like they get in this counter state.
Oh, we're kind of supposed to avoid them.
And then, right. You end up hitting them, and then you get stunned off of that. Fuck it, stun him.
No way!
Then how about I do one of those?
All right. Like, this looks cool if I didn't look over and see that you were just mashing on the same button.
It's I think that's the thing is, you know, I can make Tien shoot the tri-beam.
Oh shit! Fucked them up!
Yeah. It's cool. You can do the Dragon Ball thing.
I wish they yelled it.
Yeah. It's just, none of the gameplay is very engaging.
Damage. You all better kiss your butts goodbye.
Oh no, little clown boy.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Just punched his arm off.
Say your prayer. Yeah. Chaozu!
Oh god, no!
I can't.
Don't do it!
Jeff, I've seen this too many times.
Farewell, Tien! Please don't die!
Well, hate to break it to you, clown boy.
Oh,
No! Don't do it! Chaozu!
it didn't need to be like this. Maybe it did.
Chaozu!
Maybe it did need to be like this. Poor little juggalo.
That kinda tickled. Chaozu, I will avenge you. I swear. I'm not going to let your death be in vain.
It's touching.
Tri-beam! You think you're pretty tough, don't you?
Oh no.
Well,
This can't be. This has gotta be some kind of nightmare. Where are you, Goku? We need your help!
see now if it was just like 6 hours of you getting into fights, falling off the snake way or something like that,
Sure.
that'd be kind of cool.
Even if it's like a dumb mini game.
So what's it
Yeah.
to you? Ah, just as I thought. I guess the Dragon Balls revived him after all. Do you truly believe that he can save you? After all, he can barely handle a weakling like Raditz.
He's gotten stronger since then. I'm sure of it. He's gonna make you beg for mercy. Do you hear me? He's gonna make you beg!
Oh, I wouldn't underestimate Goku if I were you.
Oh shit.
If
He's
he's so
laughing.
tough, then where the hell is he, huh?
He'll be here. My dad's definitely gonna come.
Then I guess we'll just have to wait for him, won't we? 3 hours is all he gets, and not a second longer.
I think it'd be hilarious if they actually made you wait 3 hours.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
There ain't no point in waiting around. Screw it. I'm gonna have some fun. Nappa! Didn't you just hear me? Sorry, Vegeta. Guess I got a little carried away.
Man, Nappa sucks.
Big O is shaking in his boots. The smaller guy's the one we need to keep an eye on. I'm sure of it.
Come on, Goku. Quit making us wait and get over here already!
This cutscene is killing me, like let alone waiting for Goku.
The stronger you've become!
Dad?
Interesting texture pop in.
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny. Oh boy.
Well,
Bye guys, I'm gonna go home.
hey, what's up?
What's wrong? Are you tired of waiting for Kakarot? What do you want, kid? You itching to get your head beat in already?
Oh, it won't let me shoot him. You can shoot wherever, you know, to fight those dinosaurs and whatever else, but it won't actually let me do that. I'm assuming it won't let me do this.
Ah.
All right, so we got 2 story quests here to do,
Okay.
and you know, that's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
And this is on PS4, Xbox,
It's on PC as well,
and PC as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
which I wonder if that version would,
Run a smidge better.
yeah, or just have, you know, yeah, like faster load times would definitely be a help.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Jeff.
Yep, thanks, Jan. We'll see you next time. Maybe Goku will eventually show up.
On Dragon Ball Z.